All right, folks, we back over here on Friday night. Let me tell y'all something. I hear an echo in my headphones, but I'm not gonna worry about it because I can hear. So, real quick, we used to be on Friday nights every Friday because if you with us, you ain't out there drinking beer. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We on Friday nights because if you on here, you trying to get better. So let's keep that in mind. We'll rock and roll. I'm going to talk about some things that are going on in the world real quick, and then we're going to pop off these questions as soon as I get my YouTube open so it works. Shout out to YouTube, man. Listen, man, we got to get super chats going because I'm doing a terrible job. I'm going to try to release the construction video tomorrow. I don't have the PDF done yet. I'll get that done as soon as I can. I'm struggling a little bit. Making sure the format.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just last week I didn't make the Wednesday night live, but I'm waiting to get my OSHA 30 card in the mail. I passed that exam.
Okay.
They had for when I was in training that week, and then first aid safety and a couple other things. So I think in April my probationary period ends for my apprenticeship. So that'll all my benefits and everything will kick in. So
okay, let's go, brother. Shoot, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, really good.
That's awesome. I mean, shoot, let's rock and roll. All right, man. I don't know what's going on. I need a technical assistant on my channel, man. That's where I'm at in life right now. I could barely get myself to function. Okay, so one of the things that's going on right now, the Democrats are trying to force us into a bad economic situation because they want to win the midterm elections. It's the craziest thing in the world, man. Can we just apply some common sense to politics and do what's best for America? It's clear we can't do that, okay? The Epstein files are out. They murdering people on the Epstein files. That's what it is, man. If you don't think the rich people are crazy, man, go look at the Roman history. Roman history talks about it time in and time out, about how the depravity, whatever the word is, of the rich people is what caused the Roman Empire to fall. You heard it here first. I'm going to tell you right now, I guarantee you that this craziness is what causes America to come down. Because at some point, everybody that ain't got no money, that's looking at all these people that got money, are going to get pissed off. And they're going to get those things we have called pew-pews. And they're going to start taking shit over. Okay? And my guess is California, Washington, Oregon will be the first to fall. Probably California. Because the shit they got going on in California is unbelievable. I never seen nothing. You go out there, man. You got people actively stealing in California, man. It's crazy. Okay? So, let's get some questions rolling. We're going to kick this off, man. We on Friday night. I'm fired up because we used to do it always on Friday night, but we changed it to Wednesday. Jinx dropped 2 members passes. Jinx, I owe you money for being a moderator, bro. Hey, YouTube, pop your questions in here. Get your super chats. Get your questions. I'm answering questions on YouTube Friday night. I'm going to answer questions on Discord. Hey, I got my guy Ruben over on Triple Nickel. We're going to run under the slogan, no politics, just common sense. That's what our slogan's going to be for president. I'm going to tell y'all, we got to raise $100 million to make an honest run at it. So we got to raise some money. It is what it is. If we're going to go beat the big boys, we got to beat them. But I guarantee you this, I ain't never lost an election. So if I make a run, we going to win. They going to bring out skeletons. Man, I got skeletons in the closet the size of fucking Godzilla. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to look at them skeletons and keep it rolling. That's all y'all got? That's it? Man, come on. You could do better than that. Oh, man. All right, we got the first question, man. Someone asked, how many miles should I be able to run consecutively before leaving for Fort Benning? How about you get on the Army PDF, email me at jake.zweig, okay? Get on that Army PDF and go make it rain. That's how many miles you should be running consecutively, okay? That's an easy question. Easy question. All right, Let me make sure we got some hands up in here. If you in Discord, you got some questions, get them hands up. We'll start rocking and rolling, man. YouTube's up right now. We up on YouTube. I know Friday night is new. Hang on. Man, I can't see these comments. What are your common sense policies? Hey, man, common sense, it ain't even a policy. It's just what are we doing about immigration? Okay? This country was made on immigration. If you ask my take on immigration, why don't we just make everybody legal in the United States that's here and then shoot everybody at the border that's trying to come across the border? Okay? You try to come in the country illegally, we shoot you. Canada border, Mexico border, you try to come in the country illegally from Cuba in a boat, we blow it up. Okay? Next thing, all this child stuff that's going on. Automatic death penalty, 1 week. Okay? If we find you with video evidence, you got 1 week, and then you hasta la vista. Common sense. Okay? I would like you guys to go over and look at China. China got crime. Everybody got crime. Okay? But let me tell you something. They got the 17-cent rule in China. If they catch you with 27 kilos or something, your trial, everything is in 1 week. And on Friday, hasta la vista, AK-47. Okay? 17-cent round. Okay? So I'm not going to sit here and say I got some big policies. I'm going to tell you the other thing I'm going to do. We got to let all these aliens and stuff out, right? We got free power, all this stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, you start running your mouth too much about that stuff, the rich people ain't going to vote for you. So I'm going to keep all that quiet on the raps, right? We'll keep it all quiet. You know they're going to come through all my videos and find all the good stuff. So we just got to keep that on the wraps. We don't want them to get out of control yet. We got to raise $100 million. So we'll get going. But yeah, just common sense, man. We're not going to be out there doing no craziness. We're going to make America great, okay? We'll make America strong. We're going to stop all this nonsense where you can't even afford a house, you know? Like, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about? You can't afford a house because we got BlackRock and all these companies buying all the houses, and it don't make no sense. There's no common sense, okay? Do we need to have ICE out in the streets, like rounding up immigrants? Nope. Don't need to do that. Okay? I'm gonna have a 1 month grace period. Okay? You got 1 month to go get your green card. Green cards will be free. Okay? I'm not saying we're gonna give out citizenship, but we'll give out a green card. Okay? And that's it, man. In the military, we're gonna promote on winners. We're not gonna promote on BS. So if you're a winner, you can get promoted. And we're going to do away with time and service. So if you're a winner and you keep getting promoted, you might make admiral in 12 years. Okay? 12. Okay? You ain't got to wait 30 years to make admiral. If you're a winner, you go win, and you'll be good. Okay? So, simple things. I didn't say I was getting rid of ICE. YouTube, come on, man. I didn't say I was getting rid of ICE, Mark. I just said I'm not playing all these games we playing with stupid stuff. It's stupid. Okay? All we doing is dividing America. Okay? Here's the other thing I'm going to do. Y'all see how much money Elon Musk found in like 2 months. Okay? You see all these scams going on. Okay? Now, ain't nobody going to like this in the country. I'm going to keep this policy to myself. Okay? I'm going to keep this policy to myself. We are going to put one IRS agent in every company. And that IRS agent is going to tell that company how much taxes it's paying. Okay? Because we make so much money in America through business, no one in the country should have to pay taxes. There shouldn't be no property tax. There shouldn't be no personal tax. Does everybody know that property tax and personal tax came around in like 1955 about, somewhere in there. Okay? It's crazy. Crazy. Used to be the richest country. We're still the richest country, and we doing stupid stuff. Okay? Gun control? Hell, open carry, man. Everybody got open carry. Here's the other thing. Machine guns. You get any gun you want. Okay? If you do some dumb stuff, we getting rid of you and the whole generation above you in your family. Okay? So if you in the streets letting loose with your gun, getting rid of the whole family. Whole family didn't raise you right, you're on your way out the door. Okay? We might send you back to Africa. We'll have one country we pay you. Either that or we're going to get rid of you. Okay? I'm just telling you. Like, we got some problems in America. Social media is in trouble. Okay? This social media stuff we got going on, this demasculation of America, it's over. Okay? I'm going to fund wrestling. Every college program in the country is going to have wrestling. Every high school program in the country is going to have wrestling. Men's and women. Okay? We're going to have hard sports that come back. Water polo. Okay? So anyway, that's my U.S. president rant. Common sense, man. You know, we're going to go crazy. We're going to be America again. Walk softly, carry a big stick. You know, not afraid to send our ships and our people to go smash people they run in their mouths. Okay? And we're going, here's the other thing we're going to do. We no longer going to have any military bases overseas. Every military base that we have is going to be in the United States. Now, power projection. If we need to project power somewhere, we got spaceships. So we're going to let it out the box that we got spaceships. You mess around, we're going to just zap your whole country. No worries. Okay? We over here playing games. Stupid. All right, let's get these questions rolling. We ain't got no hands up. Go ahead. What you got? Yep.
So, I know you got an Army PDF and you have a SEAL PDF.
Yeah.
However, I'm not trying to go SF.
Okay.
I'm just trying to kill it, and I'm trying to kill the PFA and Air Force ROTC.
Okay. So
I'm trying to murder the 2 mile.
Okay. So what is your 2 mile time now?
I just ran it a few days ago. It was a 15:53.
And what do you need to run?
13:15.
Okay, get on the PDF. Every aspect of the running part of it, get on it.
The Army PDF, sir?
SEAL.
SEAL, okay. The swimming part too? Or just, you said running, sir. Sorry, sir.
That's good. I'm getting ready to blow your head off, but you recovered. Just get on the running part.
Okay. Another thing I ask you is, man, I took your advice, and I've been looking at a bunch of Toyotas, man.
Okay.
And, like the other day, I looked at a Toyota, bro. It shut down on me 3 times.
Good.
It had like 100. Yeah, it had 171,000 miles on it.
When did you buy it? I mean, where were you at?
Oh, I was in my city first now.
What? Wait. You ain't the tent dude, are you?
I am the tent dude.
Did you live in a tent?
No, I didn't live in a tent, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, bro. Don't come on here acting crazy, bro. What? You too good to sleep in a tent?
No, sir.
You just decide you going Air Force ROTC now?
It's my second semester, sir.
Okay. All right, listen up, okay? 170,000 miles. How many miles did I say?
You said 150,000, sir.
No, I didn't say 150. I said 100.
Oh, 100.
100.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere around 100. Okay. You didn't go sleep in a tent, so we got to put you in timeout, dude. Why didn't you explain to me why you didn't go sleep in a tent?
Sir, I didn't sleep in a tent because I just realized how grateful I need to be for everything that I have in my life, and I don't have it as hard as others. And I took the moral lesson that you were trying to give me and rolled with it.
And how do you think I feel about that bullshit you just gave me?
I think you made me feel disrespected, sir.
It's not. I don't feel disrespected. I just think you full of shit. Like, I wanted you to go experience sleeping outside for a couple days. Because here's what I can tell you. This little this little change of attitude you have right now won't last very long. Okay? You're going to be back. Everybody in the chat knew who you were. I didn't know who you were. I can't remember, okay? But everybody in the chat remember who you were. I guarantee in the next 3 months, you come back and you spew some ungratefulness in some form or fashion. Okay? I'm going to leave it with that. Okay? I'm going to leave it with that. Go find you a Toyota with about 100,000 miles. And if it can't get one in Fresno, what was my answer?
Go to Nevada or somewhere outside of the city.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome, brother. Yeah, man, someone on YouTube's asking what's the backstory. Last week, we told this young man to go live in a tent because he was being ungrateful. He's an Air Force ROTC cadet in college, kind of crying over spilled milk. Told him go sleep in a tent for a week. He didn't do it. So he'll be back probably in less than 2 months is my proclamation. But everybody in my chat over on Discord knew who he was. So we'll hear what he says when he comes back, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, I should have went and flown out of the Naval Academy. I won't lie to you. Like, I will advise my kids differently in the future. Now, did I go to the best job in the world for me? Absolutely. But I should have went and flown in the Navy, okay? Should have went and flown. That's just how it is. All right, let's go. I did tell him to go poop in a bucket, man. He ain't do none of it. Staff Sergeant, hey, listen up, man. Staff Sergeant Shell is in school for another month, I think. He was live last night, but we didn't have nobody to turn on the stream, so it wasn't live on YouTube. But Staff Sergeant Shell is in school. Staff Sergeant Shell is trying to get promoted to E7. I told y'all he got 4 NAMs on Tuesday. Craziness. Man, this sound is killing me, man. Man, any buyout bag must-haves? That's a good question. We could talk about bug-out bags. Okay, I will tell you what's in my bug-out bag, and it's going to be a little bit different, okay? I have a hot wire tool to hot wire vehicles. I have a right angle screwdriver to break ignitions. I have an aircraft startup manual. I have a ham radio. I have some normal survival stuff, which is like snares, GPSs. What else I got in there? Just normal survival stuff. Candles, fire starters. But my main, due to my mode of operandi to get out of San Antonio, my basic bug out bag is flight charts and then the ability to hijack a sailboat and disappear off the grid. Okay. So obviously there are some guns involved in there. So AK-47s, roughly 2,000 rounds, 3,000 rounds. But it also depends on aircraft and what I can take. So I have some locations for aircraft. This is what it is. If we got to bug out, we were gonna ride the bikes. Thermal device is another thing. I got to add night vision and thermal device, and I mean just a bunch of common stuff. Obviously, if it's in the winter, I got 3 kids. I do have a big medical kit. I got a huge medical kit, like almost a surgery medical kit. So, but I'm going to tell you how it is, man. Someone gets shot, they probably going to die. So your number one job is to not get shot at ever in a bug out situation. Got medicine, 500 pills of Zipro, antibiotics, another 50 pills of Z-Pack, about 25 inhalers, because I got 3 kids and myself with asthma. So we got to make sure that should someone has a problem, we got a ton of Buterol inhalers. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's about it. Hotwire a car PDF, man. Hotwiring a car is getting harder these days. So, but you really don't want to be driving around either, because if you're on a road, you're probably gonna get killed. So, the other thing that's in my bug out bag is daily activity. Okay, daily activity. Because if you can't walk, absolutely we got armor. But you know, your 60-pound kid ain't wearing armor. You know, I got armor for me and my wife, but ain't gonna help you much. If a gunfight starts, you better have a plan now. So, tanks. Someone said we got tanks in the bug out boy bag. Best thing you gotta have is a plan in the bug out plan. Okay, like you gotta have a plan. Your family gotta know the plan, all that stuff. Wife know how to shoot. All 3 kids know how to shoot. Okay. One kid can shoot better than the other 2 kids, but the other 2 kids can shoot. So they rocking deuces. They got AKs, but they ain't ready for the AKs yet. So they rocking deuces right now. I recommend the Army all the time, bro. I recommend all the Army all the time. Okay. Can you talk about your plan when you said you were going to steal a plane? I saw it in the podcast. So listen, here's how I feel about my plan, man. I can't tell you my plan, because if I tell you my plan, then my plan is going to become everybody else's plan. I got limited resources. So one of the interesting things that I talked to at a prepper conference down here in San Antonio about 15 years ago. I told them, everybody that's out there telling you to plan and all this other stuff, they ain't got no real plan. They ain't got no real plan, okay? Because if they had a real plan, and I tell you my real plan, there's a part in my real plan that there won't be no resources left, okay? So one of my other bug out plans is to feed deer in my backyard. So I got to get a corn feed and put it out here, but I got goats running around my backyard. They're probably going to eat all the corn, but I saw the deer in my backyard the other day. So I make sure they happy. I make sure they fed. And then that way I got a little bit of food within grasp. Obviously, we eat the goats, okay? Like I got 5 goats in the backyard. They're getting eaten, okay? But in my plan, we gone. So, you know, we gone. I do have the other thing that I just saw on here. I got a siphon kit in my bug out bag. Big ass siphon kit, so I can siphon gas out of everything. So, Russian General, what's the Russian General doing? Hey, if you guys gonna be talking in the chat, Russell General shooting. Nah. Hey, if you're gonna ask questions in the chat, come over here. Okay, YouTube. Let's see what we got. You think it's possible for an introvert to be successful in the military as an officer? Yes. Introverts can do fine in the military as long as they stick to the right job. Infantry, punching holes in people's faces. I've seen some introverts. There's a bunch of introverts that are SEALs. They do okay, you know. How do you think a war with China would play out? Let me tell y'all something, man. I don't think you guys understand. We rocking spaceships now. Okay? Spaceships. I don't think anybody has a chance. Yeah, they got... Now, let me tell you something. I do believe they're going to sink our carriers with their supersonic missiles. But has anybody heard that they only got 400 million people in China right now? They ain't got 1.4 billion. They think it's a lie? So... someone figure that out, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if they only got 400 million people in China, 500 million, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We're going to go through there like Genghis Khan did, you know, a couple centuries ago. You know, we have all them cats speaking American here shortly. They saying China will be to Mars before us, 2028. Hey, I hate to tell you this. We was going to Mars in like the 90s, bruh. So, say what you want, okay? Mad foolishness right there. Okay, listen, let's get to some questions. You know, I don't do good ranting and raving. Let's get some questions out here. Stop asking your questions in the chat. I'm not answering no more questions in the chat on here, okay? No more. No more questions on the chat and Discord. We live on YouTube. Genghis Khan. That's right. 26 million direct descendants. That man and his 3 sons got after it. They got after it. Yeah, absolutely, man. If you got an opportunity to do an IT and cyber, go take that, man. That's a great opportunity, long-term, great opportunity for both of those. All right, we ain't got no questions on Discord. I'm gonna tell you right now, we ain't gonna sit on here and just BS all night. If you guys got some questions, pop them questions in there because I'm answering questions on YouTube on Friday night. Absolutely, man. I've been shooting a bow and arrow since I was 6, 7 years old. I bought it at a garage sale. I'm a savage with a bow. Long bow, recurve bow. I don't even want to talk about compound bow. Compound bow is basically a gun. Okay? But yeah, I done shot a couple deer. I done shot a whole lot of woodchucks. I shot a lot of woodchucks in Maryland with my bow and arrow. Yeah. Man, people asking if Epstein's alive, man. Like, I don't know. I know he was a CIA asset, though. I know that. I know CIA asset. I know that. Okay, we got a bunch of questions on YouTube. We're gonna rock them out. Okay. Good breathing drills for swimming. I'm struggling to fully exhale consistently. Okay, if you're having troubles, get the Bass Root and Breather. I think that thing improves your lung capacity by 30%. I used it. It was phenomenal. Okay. The other thing is focus on what you got to get better at and work on your exhaling. Swim, crawl, stroke, and get after it, man. That ain't no biggie. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Coast Guard ain't got no special forces. They got boarding parties. Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear no special forces in the Coast Guard, man. I know a dude that was in charge. Bass Rootin'. It's a Bass Rootin'. It looks like a green, like mouthpiece thing. They got them in different colors, okay? I have no idea about Coast Guard dudes, bro. None. Can I get through the 18 X-ray point program without a vehicle? Ooh. I would say yes, you can get through the 18 X-ray program without a vehicle. I would say this. There's a bunch of young kids in the 18 X-ray program. It might be a pain in the butt, but I'm sure I think you probably could. But I'm going to tell you this. You want to buy a car because you'll save hours not showing up early to everything. Some dude, hey there, 408 says great training. Been going to Mars since the 90s, folks. I'm just telling you. Like, y'all be asking me stuff. I'm not going to sit here and back up what I say. I'm just telling you what I know. Okay? FBI, not the CIA. No, the dude was working for the agency, bro. 22 mags are good. Absolutely. 22 will kill you quick. Do you and the wife do Valentine's? So listen, man, I've been having this conversation with a couple people, okay? We have a very cool household. My wife has 10 aunts and uncles on both sides. Her dad has 10 brothers and sisters. Her mom has 11, okay? Neither one of these families ever exchange gifts. So in my family, the only people that get gifts in my family are my kids. Okay? I personally hate people buying me shit. Okay? Hate it. If I want some shit, I'm going to buy it. Okay? So I do have something I'm going to buy for my wife. I just haven't bought it yet because I don't like how much it costs. So we have a rule in my family. If it costs less than $20, you can buy it. If it costs $20 to $50, you got to wait a week. Okay? If it costs more than $50, you got to wait a month to buy it. Thing I want to buy my wife, $269. I've been waiting we in February right now. I found it in December. I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months. You know, just how it is, man. We keep it tight, keep that money tight. We live frugally. We don't spend money on dumb stuff. So, just how it is. But yeah, man, Valentine's Day, we won't do nothing special probably. Go to dinner maybe. We'll see. We celebrating our 20-year anniversary in March. So I got like a month to plan that. I'm not doing a very good job right now. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So my dude's a lineman and he got out of lineman job. Well, he didn't get out. He just went to work for the state of Georgia. He was working for a private company. I'm going to tell you, anything in electricity is fire right now. Anything in plumbing is fire. HVAC is fire. You're gonna be making $500,000, I would guess, in 10 years because there ain't enough. You're losing 100,000 electricians. It's like 200,000 plumbers a year right now in the trades. So those jobs are going to be making real money. Okay. We still ain't got no hands up. Any hands up in Discord? Put your hands up in Discord. I'm not looking at chat no more. YouTube. It's a bass rootin'. I'm going to put it in the chat. BASS, B bass. BAS, bass rootin'. Breather. Should have put it in a PDF. Breather. Okay? That's it. All right. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, Bass Rutten was the MMA dude. Yep. Bass Rutten, O2 breather. Yep. People got it in the chat. Finished my master's degree. Would joining the military for 2 years benefit me? No. I don't know how you plan to join the military for 2 years, but if you ain't going officer, it won't do that. It won't help you out. You need insulin. We're waiting until April. Insulin. I didn't know what that is, man. Listen, y'all know I learned to read and write in college. Okay, so if you don't put good like English in the chat, my ability to interpret is zero. Okay. HVAC is awesome. Underwater welding. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you about underwater welding. Okay, that involves diving. The average life expectancy of a diver is 43 years. So I know it sounds cool, but it's a hard job on your body times 1 million. Because let me tell y'all something. You ain't welding on ships at 36 feet. You might be at 300 feet welding something. And there's even deeper welds than that. So until they build a robot to go down there, I really don't like no underwater welding. Everybody I know that went into welding, underwater welding, like they banged up. My dude Forrest Grant has had cancer 3 times. Like, I don't think that's a good job, man. Electrician or a lineman? That's probably a toss-up, man. A lineman makes a lot of money when all the jobs go out. Hey, if you over here in Discord in the chat, man, I'm not going to answer your questions unless you come in here and ask the question. Raise your hand and ask the question, okay? We got a question. Hang on. All right, YouTube, we're going to... Rich, what you got? Uh-oh. It didn't work. It didn't work. What you got, Rich? Nope. All right, let's go. What else we got? Decompression underwater, pressure, jiu-jitsu. I like a couple moves in jiu-jitsu. It's cool, but we got a lot of guns and knives going on, man. It make kind of jiu-jitsu kind of tough. I think it's solid. I like wrestling a lot better, so it is what it is. What do you think about SWO community for the dude with a master's degree? I mean, listen, I just talked to my young lady out in Cali. She's a SWO. Man, I've had blast being a SWO, but I wasn't on a sticky ship, right? Like I was on an oiler, dirty oiler. It was awesome, man. All right, you got questions in Discord? Let me see this. Is he talking? He ain't talking. You ain't got your speaker set up, bro. Cause I can't see no microphone. Yeah, you gotta get your microphone set up. You know, when I was growing up in the 80s, brought to go outside and play, love swimming. Yeah. What happens to these kids that were studs then? They ain't going outside, man. I'm about to send my kids. We're going outside tomorrow. We got to go to the store, but then we're going outside. 9mm beach jiu-jitsu. Absolutely. Electrician versus lineman. Bruh, I don't know. It's whatever you want. Okay. Wrestling, absolutely. 101st, more high speed. The 82nd. I don't know. Hey there, 408. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I don't really have a favorite gun, man. I grew up with guns. I got my 22 long rifle that I learned shooting on, but I don't really have a favorite gun, man. It ain't no different than a hammer, a saw, a screwdriver, right? If I got to unscrew a screw, I'm going to use this screwdriver. If I got to cut a log in half, I'm going to use a saw or chainsaw, right? Like, guns don't do nothing for me, man. I don't have no favorite guns. I do have a pistol that I've had since I was 16. It ain't my favorite gun, but if I need to shoot you with a pistol, it's probably my best gun. So, but I would prefer to shoot you with the AK-47 because that's the like game stopper, show stopper, go to sleep stopper. Hey, I know there's gonna be a lot of debate. 5.56, 7.62. Just Google it, man. Look at all the mass pew-pews and look at the ones that have like 90% casualties. AK-47. Look at the ones that have like 25% casualties. 5.56. So everything's about survival. I don't want you to get up. Okay. Rangers or SF at 29. SF. Period. SF. Already changed the future of combat. Suicide drones already changed it, man. Already changed it. Regular wrestling. Yeah. Contracting after leaving the SEAL teams. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So when I got out the SEAL teams, I got into corporate America and I was doing contracting, but I was doing stateside, not contracting like you're thinking about it, but I was doing government critical infrastructure protection in the United States. So red selling some stuff, doing some stuff like that. But I didn't have no desire to go over there and do contracting. And then probably a year after I got out of business school, I started trying to be a football coach. And then in 2005, I got that job. So I'll say on this, my number one regret is not going back in when I got the phone call. I live with it. I got some kids. I got a wife. I've been married for 20 years. I can guarantee you none of that shit would have existed. None of it. Showstopper. CRNA. So CRNA is hard to get now because they're saying you need a doctorate. Okay? All right, let's bang some questions. What y'all got? Discord. Questions. I hear somebody over there beating around. Who is it?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Jake?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Go
what's
ahead.
up? It's James.
Hang
I
on,
was
James. James, which one of y'all is talking?
It's Pumger.
Okay, good. Go ahead, brother. Wait. Hang on. I'm looking at my notes. I'm looking at Rob.
It's a different topic, though.
Gotcha.
Topic.
Go ahead. What you got?
I accepted an internship at a defense company.
Okay.
I'm in the process of getting a security clearance now. It's a top secret.
Yep.
I was denied my interim, but obviously they don't say why.
Yep.
And I was wondering if you have like any specific advice. I did my interview and everything already, but I do have like a bit of a past.
Doing what? Doing what?
Boozing too much.
So you got some DUIs?
So I did tell him about that.
You got gambling and DUIs?
Drugs, gambling, and DUI. Not DUIs. Drugs, gambling, and alcohol.
Okay. What kind of drugs?
Like stimulants, like prescription stimulants.
Okay, like no mushrooms, no acid.
I mean, I did that, but that was when I was in like high school.
Okay, so you ain't gonna get it, bro. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with security clearances. If you've done any psychedelics, they worry about you going on a trip and divulging all the secrets. So mushrooms, any of that shit. Acid, they ain't having it. Don't matter when you did it. Don't matter when you did it. Okay? So that's my 2 cents. Let us know what happens, though. I mean, if you get through it, let me know. But
yeah, so you're saying I would never be eligible for a clearance?
Nope.
But I mean, I feel like most people have I mean, it's pretty common for dudes to try that in high school, I feel like.
Really? Really? You think it's common? Where'd you grow up?
Philadelphia.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. Out of my 10 friends, 2 of them have done psychedelics, and I grew up in Psychedelic Central in Washington State. Okay? So it's not common.
Yeah, but
It's not common, and they not going to give you a clearance on fucking psychedelics. Okay? Just so I can calibrate you, it's not common. Okay?
I will let you know how it goes.
Cool. Let us know, bro. I wish you the best of luck.
All right. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Yeah. Next question.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Jake. Name's Richard. I just had a quick question. I wanted to run an idea by you.
Okay.
So I'm about to graduate a welding school here soon in like the next month.
Where?
Moves to join.
Where?
Southern California.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm looking to join like a local union, ideally like a pipe fitter plumber union,
Okay.
or get a government job.
Okay.
And my idea was to stack. I'm also a current Navy reservist. My
Okay.
idea was to kind of double stack pensions, so like ride out 20 years with the Navy Reserve.
Okay.
And do X amount of years with the union. Do you think that's
Okay.
a good idea, or?
That's fine. That'll work.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. Any like specific like recommendations that I should like look into? Like, I guess
So
career-wise, since I'm
here's
still
here's what I'm going
in
to tell
school.
you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. I don't know how California is, but the closer you get to the border, the lower they're going to pay for welding. Okay. I'm not going to make no statements. I'm going to let you figure it out. Okay. My guess is San Diego, south of Frisco, welding is dirt cheap. Okay. You go up to Washington, you can make some money welding. Going up to, middle of the country, northeast, you can make a lot of money welding. You get into some specific welding like, pipeline TIG welding, pipeline titanium welding, you can make some money. Okay? But down here by the border, you ain't gonna make no money in welding.
What are your thoughts on like getting a government job? Like I've seen a couple listings for like building like maintenance mechanics and stuff, and some of those require welding. And I have
Go ahead.
I'm also like prior active duty Navy.
Go ahead. Go take one of them jobs. That ain't a bad job. Everybody's on here talking about go weld spaceships, right? Titanium TIG welding. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I would tell you, like you should be able to put in. Let's do this. Hang on. We're gonna have a little exercise.
Right on.
Hang on. I gotta figure out how to share my stage. Man. Okay. Well, maybe we're not gonna be able to share no stage today. Come on, man. Why is everything so hard for me on this thing? All right. Let's go over here. Go over to Chrome. Okay, here we go. Let's go here. Let's go to Gemini. Okay. Give me the 4 best. Let's go 5. 5 best locations in the U.S. to make the most money welding with, hang on, let's do it this way, with a welding you got a certificate? What's it called?
I I just the AWS certified welder, like American Welding Society.
AWS certified welder. Hey man, don't nobody comment on my spelling. Just be happy AI can interpretate what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. We're thinking. Someone asked in YouTube when I went to jump school, did we mess with the Army guys? No, the Army guys tried to mess with us. We told them to shut up. Okay. All right. So this is interesting. It says California and Hawaii offer the highest gross pay, but the cost of living there can eat up your profits. The real wealth in welding comes from heavy industrial hubs, oil, gas, defense, aerospace. Okay? Alaska.
Oh, perfect.
What's up?
No, I was gonna say those are the industries I'm like exactly interested in.
Okay,
like industrial and oil and gas.
Okay, so Alaska, right? High risk, high reward. Oil and gas industry pays massive premium for certified welders, 100,000, 150 overtime. Okay, notice Alaska's really far from the Gulf. Okay, I don't know if I believe this, man. It's saying Houston. Okay, so look, 55 to 85. I don't know how this is the second one. Oil. Okay, so rig welders and underwater welders, right? I don't think this counts because I know welders in my town only make $12 an hour. Okay. Newport News and Hampton Roads, mainly because of the shipyards. My father worked in my father-in-law worked in the shipyards. It was awesome. But he said it was really hard. You had to hump a lot of lines. It was hard. But so Newport News, North Dakota, 60 to 90. California. You see what it says about California? Can you see the screen? Oh, y'all can't see the screen, can you?
It's a little blurry.
It says California, only aerospace and defense. That's it. Okay. Titanium, just like I said, TIG titanium welding in Cali. That's it. General construction loses because you got a bunch of dudes making $12 an hour welding their butts off. Okay. Pro tip,
okay.
Row Warrior, Rig Chasers, Alaska, Texas, Virginia, North Dakota, and California. Earning potential is the highest in Alaska, oil and gas. Okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, brother. Now, look, here's what I'm going to tell you. You could have put that into ChatGPT just like I did and got a great answer out of it. Okay?
Yeah,
cool.
Right on. I'll use that more.
It's all good, brother. I'm just doing it so that we learn a little bit more. You know, I've been using ChatGPT for a lot of things. So
yeah, no, stuff. For sure. All right.
All good, brother.
All right, cool. Well, thanks a lot, man.
You know what? I ain't heard. Hey, man, listen up. If my band dude that went in the band in the Army hears this at all, please come on here, man. I got to make a short. I got a couple people I ain't heard from in a while. The band dude, I ain't heard from the band dude. Make it through SOAS but fails buds. Nothing, man. They go do something else in the Navy for 5 years. Bob Burr, make sure you hit me up if you go into SOAS. Don't come on here and talk about it. We got your hands up? We got a hand up. Let me raise his hand. And oh, man, that's helicopter pilot dude, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right on point. That's me, Hernandez. What's up, Jake?
What you doing, man?
Yeah, I was what's it called? Getting back in touch with you, let you know I talked with Staff Sergeant Shell.
Okay.
We're gonna talk Saturday. You know,
okay.
I told him I'm the easiest loft guy he's ever gonna have to put in for. So.
Yep.
You know, I just need somebody who's experienced to do this. It's like you said, it's my life, so I can't take no chances on this one.
Yeah, he'll take care of you, bro. You'll be good. We got 5 dudes in WAF right now. I mean, not in at flight school in the Army. We got 5 of them.
Oh yeah,
killing it.
Yeah, one of them reached out to me.
Yeah.
I don't say his name, but yeah, he wanted to check in, see how I was doing.
That's how we roll, bro. You just get in line. Get in line. Follow the person in front of you. Greatness follows.
Yeah, but along that topic, man, I wanted to talk about salary negotiation talk because
for what?
I just got a promotion pretty much.
Okay.
I'm still within the same company.
Okay.
I'm working at FedEx, but they're hiring for the next promotion.
Okay.
It's a little bit across town, but I might have the opportunity to not have to work those 50 hours a week to just stay ahead, and I could put more energy and time into my fitness if I can get something like that.
Okay, so let me
But
tell you this. Let me tell you
yes,
this.
sir.
There's no promotion in the world that has less hours attached to it. Just keep that in mind. There's no promotion. You don't get a promotion in a company and move up and work less hours. That does not exist.
I'm fine with that because I'll be getting paid more, and I'm already
Okay.
working 50 as it is.
All right. Just as long as you know that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's all good.
How should I go about that salary negotiation? Not salary, it's hourly, but the negotiation talk. Because my current manager, he's a new guy. But
Okay.
he wants to keep me at that store. I want to stay there. It's closer to home.
Okay.
But man, the opportunity.
Just tell
at this
him.
other
Just
store-
tell him. Shit, what's the salary? What's the salary at the other store?
The range, it's more positional. The range is from 23 to 27
So you ask him for 26.
for sure.
I want 26. I got to drive all the way across town, I want 26.
All right.
Period. Okay. If they don't make it $3 worth your while, then you don't go.
Okay.
You couldn't even do 27. Say, hey man, I gotta drive all the way across town. I need $4 more an hour. Period.
I think I could do that because I got a year's worth of experience doing the job anyway. So
Easy. Just throw it out there. And then if they start balking on it, just walk away. You know?
that's fair.
Yeah. You ain't gonna leave for the Army. Have you taken the SIF test yet?
Oh, everything's ready. I've taken a SIF test, a flight physical.
Okay.
Like there's no more studying. It's just literally at a waiting game, and because of that, like, I'm still trying to advance professionally.
Okay,
So I
Stats,
waited.
you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine. I know what you're doing. Just talk to Staff Sergeant Shell on Saturday. Get set up in the rocket ship, and get going.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Alright, cool.
also wanted to ask you a couple
Yeah.
more things.
Go
Is
ahead.
it worth even trying to save up to finish my PPL out? I got 55 total hours.
And you're
Not the
going
cross
SIF?
country phase.
You're going SIF?
Excuse me?
You're going SIF, right? Don't worry about it.
What you mean?
You're going to fly in the Army.
Yes, sir.
You're going to fly helicopters. You're not even going to get in an airplane. So you're fine. If you're going to fly in the Navy, I would tell you, yes, go finish your PPL. But you're not. You're going to start in a helicopter and finish in a helicopter. You're not even going to fly a plane.
Okay. Yeah, you got it. Make too much sense on that one. Yeah.
Easy.
Still worth keeping up the aviation studies, though, in your opinion. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Because it's the same aviation. You still need to know all your airport procedures, transferring from the tower to ATC, all of that stuff.
Okay. Other
Yep.
than that, at this stage in the game, 25, I'm just waiting on things to get going. What other skills should I be building? Like, I'm working on learning Spanish right now.
I don't think you need to know none of that shit. Have you asked any of the people in the pilot section?
Actually, I have not.
Okay. Well, I would start asking the people that are right in front of you, what can I do to make my appearance in Army helicopter training at Fort Rutgers a little bit better?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Man, that settles it, Jake. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for your time.
All good. Rock out, brother. We want some more pictures of flight school dudes. We killing it.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Got a question over here on YouTube. High reps and burpees are good, but you won't be very strong. Who asked a question about high reps and burpees? Listen, man, if it ain't on the PDF, you don't need it. We had 2-3 guys secure Hell Week today, and I bet you none of them did any burpees before they went to Buds. Okay? I'm from California. It's expensive. Absolutely. We know California is expensive. Hey, YouTube, we answering questions over there, too. Hit them up. Okay, hang on. Oh, somebody said their roommate from college is an instructor. My man, Mesh. All right, let's go. What else we got? No more questions? We about to bounce up out of here. 1 hour on Friday is always good. What? Thinking about going to state trooper or PA school. Man, go to PA school, man. Don't. PA school, you make $200,000 the rest of your life. Know how to get shot at. Ain't got to worry about getting hit side of the freeway. Although state troopers make some money too. So that's what's up. I told you what happens to people who fail, so that get selected as SOAS and go to BUDS and fail out. They drive ships in the Navy. That's what they do. Some of them go fly planes. Shout out to Jinx. Hey man, grab some merch. You want to support the channel? Grab some merch. Triple nickel. I'll call Ruben. We got to get the presidential shirt ready. We got to. I don't even know, man, how you make a presidential fund. I need to go Google it. We need to start the presidential fund. I'm gonna run when we hit $100 million. I'm gonna run all them cats down and make everybody look foolish. Anybody to talk to about USNA recently admitted plebes and mids. So listen, man, hit me up on Discord. Send me a text message. We got a whole pipeline at the Naval Academy, man. I got to shoot a video this weekend. Thanks for the reminder. I'm going to call my boy Philippe and Brian. Brian got company commander. We know Philippe is the battalion commander up at MAPS. So I got 2 dudes in leadership at MAPS and NAPS. So we're killing it, man. We're killing it. Is the United States Marine Corps Reserves as a military officer a bad idea? Maybe the most worst idea you could have in your life. No, it's not slave work. You're a slave. There's a big difference. Okay. Physician's assistant. Someone asked what a PA is. Would the Roth program take an age waiver for a 34-year-old? That's a good question. Jump in Discord. We have a whole pilot section over here, guys, man. Look, this shit is easy, man. You guys asking questions on YouTube, jump in our Discord right here. Whole pilot section. Pilot questions. Let's see who's in here that I know. That guy got 250 hours. Let me see if I see any of the other big ringleaders in here. I don't see any other big ringleaders. We got a couple dudes that did 25, 30 years in the Army as helicopter pilots in here. Richard G is one of them. Killer. Okay? Killer. So come over here and get in this. You're trying to be a pilot in the military. You're trying to be a pilot in the civilian world. We got all the answers over there. A bunch of resources in the pilot section. Okay? Moving company is a good job. It sucks. Doesn't matter what MOS in the Marine Corps Reserves. You're crazy. If you're a minority and you're trying to go officers in the Marine Corps, you're crazy. Okay, go ahead. What's your question on Discord? Who's in here? Buck, you ready? You on mute? Dun dun dun.
Hello, sir.
What you got?
Hey, Jay. This is my name's Buck.
Buck.
27 years old, firefighter.
Okay.
EMT, looking to go special forces.
Oh, Buck. What are you doing,
I'm
man?
the one.
What are you doing?
I'm the one that asked if you can get around without a vehicle for the 18X.
Do you not have a vehicle right now?
No, sir. I talked to Staff Sergeant Shell. I got DUI, but he said he could get me in. I got it 2 years ago. And everything's good with the courts and all that.
He said he can get you in he can get you in on the 18 X-ray contract?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I haven't heard from him. I gave him my information. Just
listen,
waiting to hear back.
Let me ask a question. Are you in good graces with the fire department?
Oh, yes, sir. I have eligible for rehire, but I have to wait 5 years.
Okay, so you don't have a job right now.
Oh, I'm doing industrial engineering.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you got to wait 5 years to be a fireman again because you got a DUI, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, send it. You get a bike, man. You could Pat Tillman it. You just get you a bike, ride your bike.
That's what I'm saying.
Just get you a bike.
I'll get through it.
Send it.
For 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah. Send it.
I just ran today. I ain't ran in a year. I did my 2-mile run, just see where I was at. Got 14 minutes.
That's not bad. That's not bad for not running for 2 years.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm 6'1", 220.
Okay.
So
Listen.
I know I can get in shape. I can do 20 pull-ups, push-ups.
Okay, get on the arm. You got the arm. Hang on. You got the Army PDF, Buck?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, get on the Army PDF. Don't try to make up no shit. Don't try to figure no shit out. Just get on the Army PDF. We've been murdering the 18 X-ray course. Murdering it.
I do have a question with the rucking.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a year of fire.
Yep.
Or I did 2 years in the fire department.
Yep.
Went through the fire academy in the middle of the summer in Florida.
Yep.
Do you think that'll correlate to rucking with all that gear?
Yep.
Okay, so I feel pretty confident on that. I just gotta get my run times down better.
Okay, so let me tell you something. You got to get a lot of shit down. The number one thing you got to get up is volume. Okay?
Right.
So everybody thinks it's a speed game. It ain't a speed game. It's a volume game. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right, so
you good?
I'm gonna send it.
Send it.
I'm going for it.
Let's go.
Sir, I appreciate it.
Make sure you practice your land navigation. Okay, I got a land navigation course over on Patreon. Make sure you get on it. Like, make sure you're good in land navigation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All good, brother. All right, question on YouTube. Did you ever know my class leader, Ensign Quarles, from Bud's class 195 when you were in the teams? Wife drowns Navy SEALs. Always wondered what happened to him. I know he graduated my class in 94. Ensign Quarles, I don't even know who Ensign Quarles is. Okay, I didn't know a Quarles. The guy, wife drowns, Navy SEAL. I gotta think about who that is. I don't think it's who I think. I think it's my dude, Jason Wines. I might be wrong. I'm not sure who that is. I gotta go look. Okay. I heard you talking about clearances earlier. I smoked weed for a little bit in college. Haven't done it once for 4 years. No, I just wouldn't say nothing about smoking weed. Just be quiet. Moving company, 40 hours a week. Most moving company guys don't work 40 hours a week. No, you're just not going to get promoted. It's bad. Okay. You have a wish list of TBS. Yep. No legal and medical issues. Yep. Full send. Okay. We good on YouTube. Any more questions over here? Nope. Someone in here? Oh, that was Buck. Buck ain't left. All right. We got any more questions on YouTube? We're going to call it. Listen, we're going to try to do Friday nights. I'll be probably hit or miss. We're going to rock and roll. As always, we building champions for life. No such thing as too little ammo. Just so you know. There ain't no such thing as too little. Because when the ammo runs out, you ain't going to be able to buy no more. So unless you got a damn flintlock or you got a bow and arrow and you know how to make arrows, which we have a whole bucket right over there. You don't know how to make arrows, bows and arrows, you got to know how to do that. Okay? All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. I'll see y'all Sunday. We'll answer 3 questions from the post. What do y'all want to hear about? So if you got some ideas for Sunday, some topics, go over there. We'll bang on that. All right, y'all. Talk to you later.